Welcome to Picture Scripture Memory System by Ted Hildebrandt and Jackie Jensen. This memory system will allow you to learn every chapter in the book of Matthew in about an hour, using humorous pictures to trigger our memories. So buckle up and get ready for Picture Scripture Memory System, the book of Matthew. The number system for chapters 6 through 10 is Chapter 6. There are 6 legs on a bug, so it'll be a bug scene. Chapter 7. 7 is heaven, kind of a divine number. Chapter 8 is a roller coaster laid sideways. Chapter 9 is a doctor's head mirror. And Chapter 10 is from 10 Little Indians.
Matthew chapter 6. 6 legs on the bugs is chapter 6. Jesus on is represented by the cross. Humpty is giving up his crown at the foot of the cross is on giving. Praying is the praying mantis. The dragonfly with a long stinger-like tail is the fast sting, or fasting. The bee with a bag of golden honey is riches. Matthew chapter 7. 7 is heaven. So the scene is in the clouds of heaven. The one behind the desk is the judge, judging. Humpty is asking a question. The bag on the right has fruit in it for fruit checking. The foolish man is Humpty with the dunce cap. The bag of rocks is for the wise man to build his house on. Golden rule is the ruler to the left of Humpty, sizing him up. Matthew chapter 8. Chapter 8 is represented in the roller coaster, which looks like a sideways 8. Centurion's servant is Humpty as a servant with a ball and chain pushing the ride that is called the centurion. The skunk gives off a strong scent, which is also for centurion. Peter's mother-in-law is the one riding first in the boat. Calm sea is the sea that the boat is sliding into. Demoniacs are the 2 devil-like characters riding in the boat. Matthew chapter 9. The doctor's mirror on his head looks like a 9. The doctor is kneeling as if forgiving sin. The sin is Humpty eating turtles while sitting on a turtle. The turtle is being squashed, traveling less fast than he used to. This represents the fastless disciples. There is a woman with an issue protesting against Humpty's turtle abuse. Woman with an issue. She is Jairus' daughter. Matthew chapter 10. The number 10 is triggered by the Indian, as in 10 Little Indians. Sends 12 is Humpty pointing and sending the disciple turtles out.
Congratulations! You've just gone through chapters 6 through 10. Now the challenge is I'll show you the pictures, you tell me the titles for each chapter. What's chapter 6? That's right. Matthew chapter 6 is Jesus on giving, praying, fasting, and riches. What's chapter 7? That's right. Matthew chapter 7 is judging, asking, fruit checking, wise and foolish man, golden rule. What is chapter 8? That's right. Chapter 8 is Centurion's servant, Peter's mother-in-law, calm sea, demoniacs. What's chapter 9? Chapter 9 is Forgive Sins, Fastless Disciples, Woman with an Issue, and Jairus' Daughter. What's Chapter 10? That's correct. Chapter 10 is Sends the 12.
Okay, that's great. Now you're into the mastery. I'll ask you what chapter it is. You recall the picture in your mind and then the title for each chapter. You can do this.
What's Chapter 6? That's right. Matthew chapter 6 is Jesus on giving, praying, fasting, and riches. What's Chapter 7? That's right. Matthew chapter 7 is judging, asking, fruit checking, wise and foolish man, golden rule. What is Chapter 8? That's right. Chapter 8 is Centurion's servant, Peter's mother-in-law, calm sea, demoniacs. What's Chapter 9? Chapter 9 is Forgive Sins, Fastless Disciples, Woman with an Issue, and Jairus' Daughter. What's Chapter 10? That's correct. Chapter 10 is Sends the 12. All right, you've just learned chapters 6 through 10. Let's go back and review chapters 1 through 5. What's Matthew chapter 1? That's right. Matthew chapter 1 is genealogy, birth. What's Matthew chapter 2? That's right. Matthew chapter 2 is wise men, infants, Egypt to Nazareth. What's Matthew chapter 3? That's right. Chapter 3 is John the Baptist, baptism. What's Matthew chapter 4? That's right. Chapter 4 is temptation, calls disciples. What's Matthew chapter 5? That's right. Chapter 5 is Beatitudes on murder, law, divorce. Congratulations! Now you can review the pictures for Matthew 1 to 5 out of your own memory. Think back what you've just learned, chapter by chapter. See the picture, and then remember the title for the chapter. Congratulations! Congratulations! You just mastered Matthew chapters 1 through 10. Few more to go and we'll have the whole book.